We're talking about systems of equations, and we want to graph and solve systems of linear equations. So here we have solve the following system of linear equations graphically. Describe the system as consistent dependent, consistent independent, or inconsistent. So if we're going to solve graphically, the first thing is graph all the equations on the same coordinate axis and then check for the intersection. So that's what we want to do. In order for that to happen, we have to be able to have these in a form that we can graph. So I'm going to change these so that they're all in a form of y equals mx plus b, and then that will make it so I can graph it a little bit easier. This first one on the bottom here, 1/3 x plus 2/3 y equals -4/3. There's an issue here that it's all 1/3, and so I want to make this equation a little bit easier to manage. So I'm going to multiply everything by 3. I'm going to distribute a 3 into the whole equation, and that's going to get rid of that, that fraction. So 3 times 1/3 is basically 3 divided by 3, so that's 1. So I'm just left with x. 3 times 2/3, so that's 6 divided by 3, which is 2y. And 3 times -4/3 is -12/3, which is equal to -4. Basically, all we did was just get rid of that 3 in the denominator. Now we want to get y by itself, so I can subtract x. And we get 2y is equal to -x minus 4. Divide by 2, divide everything by 2. And we get y is equal to -1/2 x minus 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that's in a form that I can graph right there. So I'm going to set up my axis, 5, -5, -5, and 5. And now I can graph it. I go to -2, which is right there. And I have negative down 1/2. So down 1/2, down 1/2, up 1, back 2, up 1, back 2. And then I can draw the line that connects all of those dots there. So that is this equation right here, y equals -1/2 x minus 2, but it's also the equation that we wrote up here, which is 1/3 x plus 2/3 y is equal to -4/3. So that's that equation right there. The next one that we can look at is in a little bit simpler form. We don't have to do that initial step to get rid of the fraction. So we say x minus y is equal to 5. We can subtract x from both sides. And then we can divide by -1. And what we get is y is equal to x minus 5. So I can graph that. So here's the intersection at -5, and my slope is 1. So up 1/1, up 1/1, up 1/1, up 1/1, up 1/1. And then we have a line that goes right through there. We can draw the line that connects. And we get the ordered pair, which is 2, -3. So that is the solution for this system right here. This is the solution at this intersection point. And this is consistent independent because it just has one solution. So this one is consistent independent.